I recently purchased this 2012 Chevy Volt, got a great deal on it, but the reason why is because the driver's side was all beat up. It really looked like junk, so I had to do everything I could to get the doors off, remove the driver's seat, and the rear and front driver's side doors. The car was otherwise in good condition and even drove without doors on it. So now what I had to do was get some replacement doors, and I pulled them off of this parts car. I actually already owned this parts car. I had bought it for the battery and was busy with other projects and just hadn't gotten to it yet. But the thing was, it had a nice pair of doors on the driver's side. Something else interesting about this car is it has this green accents to the interior, and if we take a look at the seat here, it is not all torn up like the other one was, but it's got that same green accent, so maybe I'll have to take all the door interiors and the seats just so everything matches. And this is just literally sitting in somebody's barn. Airbags all poofed out. The whole car was totally demolished, but the battery's fine. Seats are fine. 2 left doors are fine. I'll start taking off the rear door by unbolting the door closer. After that, I'll go around to the other side and start pulling the hinge bolts. On the little rubber boot, have to push down from the top to unhook this to flip it open, and then that little wiring harness, stick a screwdriver in to unhook the purple, and then it levers down to pop out. And then we're just going to pull out these 4 10mm bolts, the hinge bolts. I got a couple of suction cups. This is like a big dent puller one. High-tech cushioning system. Got one door off, one to go. And to take the seat out, I need to pull that bolt right there. And then there's also one under that cover just to the left of the track. And then the whole seat kind of flips up and pulls out. So here we have my new driver's seat, and it's heated. Now here's something I did just notice, which is not fantastic, but on the front door here, if we just close it, it latches nice and solid down here. We can see the seal looks good, but if we come up higher, right up in there, that is not hard to get a shot here in the dark and focus and everything. It's I don't know if you can see, kind of a weird angle to try to get light and a photo, but it doesn't seal all the way. I mean, the hinges look pretty straight, but I don't know that the door didn't get bent, or maybe just the body right up here, but I don't know. Take the door off, put it on the other car, and I guess we'll find out. And for anyone wondering, I am in an otherwise dark barn. I brought this light with me. This is a newer SL60W. It's a video production light, but it makes a pretty darn good work light too. It's a 60-watt LED in there. It's crazy bright daylight balance. So it's actually kind of perfect just for working on something like this. Really lights the place up. To get the front door off, I'd start by supporting the door. Here I'm just using my camera case with a pillow over the top, and then pulled the electrical connection and the door holder. Now I did now have an assistant to help me, and so I pulled all the bolts holding the door to the hinges. Unfortunately, the camera ran out of battery just before we took the door off. Well, unfortunately, it looked like the camera battery died just as we were carrying the door out of here. But the other thing I'm doing is I'm taking the hinge and the strike pin, just in case on the other car if they're bent at all. You know, I can compare the two. So anyways, I got them if I need them. I was able to get both doors into the Prius. Kind of a tight fit with the driver door going over the top and the passenger door kind of wedged under it, turned sideways, so it actually fit in there sideways, which was kind of cool. And then the driver's seat, putting upside down over the passenger seat in the Prius, so it looks like I can do both doors and the seat here in one trip. Still got to get my tools and everything back in here though. So next time I'll put the new driver's seat in and I'll put on both the back and front doors. I really hope they fit. If you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, come visit us at 300mpg.org and share this, tell your friends. And until next time, stay charged up.